ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ गीताध्यानश्लोकाः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणेन मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीमष्टादशाश्वयिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे कुमारविद्वस्तपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया पूर्णः ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रबन्धपारिजाताय स्तोत्रम् कृष्णाय गीता सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दन हो वत्सस्वधीयोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं स चाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकराः दुर्योधनमूर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैराणि कलिवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः ते पीयमानं युवान् भूयात्रामतपन्थं लोकं करोति वाचालं तमहं वन्दे ब्रह्माधवम् ब्रह्मा वरुणे आकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुशीर्षं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलशयनं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयम् सर्वमोकैकमर्तः दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततत्कतेन मनसु पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्य विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवा तस्मै नमस्कृत्य नमः श्रीहनुमन्तम् ततो जयोदीरन् सच्चिदानन्दकारिणे नमो वेदान्ताय साक्षि सर्वमनिश्चितो गावः गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वर्षः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुःखं गीतामृतं महत् गीताशास्त्रमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव को मन्त्रस्तर्पयानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः. We had a lot of Ananda today. So we'll cut us, yes. Hopefully we'll start again. So good. We should have put on the video. Yeah. Okay. In the last discussion, we stopped at these 4 shlokas. It's been a long while, no?
Yeah, it's been 3-4 days. We'll continue from these 4 shlokas and we'll try to discuss all of them today only.
I think we already read these, you said.
Yes, we have read the shlokas.
I was not there the last class, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I was not. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Can we share the screen?
okay. Usha ma'am, namaskara. Welcome to the class. Welcome to the
नमस्ते धन्यवादः
पाठतु महोदय एतानि श्लोकानि.
यत्र काले त्वनावृत्तिम्
यत्र काले त्वनावृत्तिम्
आवृत्तिं चैव योगिनः
आवृत्तिं चैव योगिनः
प्रयाता यान्ति तं कालम्
प्रयाता यान्ति तं कालम्
वक्ष्यामि भरतर्षभ
वक्ष्यामि भरतर्षभ
अग्निर्ज्योतिरः शुक्लः
अग्निर्ज्योतिरः शुक्लः
षण्मासा उत्तरायणम्
षण्मासम् उत्तरायणम्
तत्र प्रयाता गच्छन्ति
तत्र प्रयाता गच्छन्ति
ब्रह्म ब्रह्मविदो जनाः
ब्रह्मविदो जना
धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः
धूमो रात्रिस्तथा कृष्णः
षण्मासा दक्षिणायनम्
षण्मासा दक्षिणायनम्
तत्र चान्द्रमसञ्ज्योतिः
तत्र चान्द्रमसं ज्योतिः
योगी प्राप्य निवर्ते
योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते
शुक्लकृष्णे गतिह्येते
शुक्लगतिह्येते
जगतः शाश्वते मते
जगत् शाश्वते मते
एकया यात्यनावृत्तिम्
एकया यात्यनावृत्तिम्
अन्यया वर्तते पुनः
अन्यया वर्तते पुनः.
All of this you I think discussed.
Yes, we have read this translation as well. Quickly we'll go through the translation.
Yes. The rest of the Bharata dynasty. I shall now speak of that time by which the yogis depart and attain the state of non-return, and also the state of return. Fire, light, daytime, the bright fortnight, the 6 months of the northern solstice. By following this path, persons who are knowers of Brahman attain Brahman in daytime. Following this path, the yogi, when they reach the lunar light, returns smoke night as also the dark fortnight and 6 months of the southern solstice. These two parts of the world, which are white and black, are indeed considered eternal. Through one, a person goes to the state of non-return. Through the other, they return again. I have never really understood this verse. Can you explain in brief what we discussed last time? Oh, I'll check the recording. No, we'll take up time. I'll check the recording later.
Basic understanding is he is coming in the previous shloka. Let's just go to the last one and just look at this one. So he said,
पुरुषस्य परः पार्थ भक्त्या लभ्य स्वरण्यया यस्य अन्तस्थानि भूतानि येन सर्वमिदं ततम्.
So he was actually talking about something else entirely. He was talking about how one can attain this yoga. And he is saying that, through bhakti, which has the lakshana of jnana as qualified by Shankaracharya, one can definitely obtain this Purusha. What is this Purusha? He is Yasya Antasthani Bhutani. All the Bhutas are within. Yena Sarvamidam Tatam. He has also pervaded the whole universe. So one can get this Purusha through Bhakti. Okay. So that is what was said in the last shloka. And then in this shloka, he is
entire different topic itself.
Yes, he has changed it. He has moved on. He is talking about how one when what kind of in what kind of state and time when one yogi gives up his life, he will attain that that Purusha, while at what other times he will not attain that Purusha. So he's just saying that during the Uttarayana Punya Kala, during daytime, and is that right?
Can
And
I
during the Shukla Paksha.
come in? Can I
All
come
these
in?
times he is definitely going to obtain. So this yogi, who is also Yukta Chetasa, somewhere it comes up. He's already done all this.
Yeah. So this is not
Can I?
literally right. This is what I've heard.
Yes, yes.
It
There's not to be
saying something else.
Yes,
than
ma'am.
what it sounds like it's saying.
Can I come in?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, stage by stage from the Shloka 8.1 onwards, there is like definition of Brahma, GV, and then what is its time frame, and what is the Gamya, and what lokas are permanent, and why, and then his loka is the permanent, that is still 8.19 or something like that. And later on, he says in what state and what abhyasa one can attain or reach to this one. The next comes when that person can come and when that person can exit or come out. That is what is the 8.23, 21 in the last session we had discussed. I think Pranav ji has told that is it that once they reach Kaivalya, will they come back? That was the thought process started. And in this actually says this 23 to 26, what time in a specific this one he decides. He in this four slokas, Bhagavan says that I decide when yogis come and when yogis go out of my place. That's what I understood.
More than he's saying he'll decide, he is letting us know
Yeah,
at what time is good for us to
yeah.
give up our bodies once we
Now
become
this
yogi.
is the time actually.
Hmm. But
Who, when, what, which one is right, and how to attain. Now it is when to
hmm,
enter in, and he is the decider. That's
What
what is
is
this portion.
yes, yes.
we have not yet gone to the Shankara portion.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard a lot about this verse.
Hmm.
So even like there are some scholars also who say, I think Dr. Shatabdhani Ganesh. So he says that Bhagavad Gita is very free from any like mystical kind of verses, except for this verse. So he said some few verses are there which are kind of mystical, which is like this verse. So they might have multiple senses of meaning or metaphors. So I'm interested to see what like
I think
Kripashya says.
the 27th
They-
shloka will say, if you just can
Hmm.
please go to that shloka 27.
27.
Then after this,
Okay.
so though these set of verses are very, like he said, very mystical,
Yeah.
we'll get what he's trying to say after this.
Okay.
Naite sriti partha janan yogi muhyate kaschana ismat sarveshu kaleshu yoga yuktu. So he's saying, so there's a description of the two paths. One through the Pitrayana, the other through the Devayana, which is through the Uttarayana, where Surya is the Tejas, which is lighting his path, etc.
Okay.
Then there is the Pitrayana, which is lit by the moon and in the night, etc. So he says, knowing these two paths, the yogi, knowing these two paths, na muhyati, he or she will not be clouded by moha, and therefore at all times must you be yoga yukta.
Hmm.
Because you may, if you are not yoga yukta during the Shinayana and you leave the body, you may be reborn.
Correct.
Ekaya yati anavrittim. Through one of these time frames, you will get anavritti.
Okay.
If you are a brahmajnani.
Okay.
But through the other, even if you are a brahmajnani and you leave the body, this Dakshinayana, you are bound to rebirth.
Not just Dakshinayana, even during Uttarayana, during the Shukla Paksha, or
exactly.
during the night time,
Correct.
both are there.
But is this to be taken literally? Because there might be many, like the ultimately Advaita says, once you know Brahman, there's no return. Once all your karmas are gone. So how does it actually matter? Like what time of, I don't know.
No.
If that's
It
what
says
they're trying to
Brahma
say.
with Brahmaiva Bhavati, but does not give a time frame. Does not say in this Jiva in this life only he'll.
Yeah,
Maybe
this life, but we see many Jivan Muktas. It's not necessary. I mean, is it actually true that
No, but then the
one
question
time
also
they
comes.
pass away, the other time they don't? At night also, if they pass away, why should they not get attain mukti?
I
They are a
think
Jivan Mukta.
then the other question is why so we also speak about avatars and such, right? How are people who are brahmajnanis able to be reborn then? We say, Ramana Maharshi was an avatar of Kumarila Bhatta, who was an avatar of Subramanya, etc., etc. How are you saying that if they already had jnana, why are they being reborn again? You say Ramakrishna was the avatar of Krishna or of Rama, whichever, etc. Even Krishna himself says, Bahuni me vyatitani. Many lives of myself have passed. So if he was already
Samsthavanarthaya.
But then the question is it like a mechanism where if you get
Jnananestu Atma eva. Sah eva dharma samsthavanaartham punah punah agacchati.
Agacchati. So then what is the problem
It's
if a
very similar
for a
to
yogi
what
leaves the body in
what
Dakshinayana?
no, this is very that's what nothing is not really a problem. You just come back. That's it.
Come back through divine will, or we say through their own will,
With
because
their
they
will.
have attained that kind of
Correct.
exalted.
In the sense that what it is very similar to what the Buddhists say about that, Buddha keeps on coming back over and over again in order to uplift others. Even the Dalai Lama, what they believe is the Dalai Lama himself is the like incarnation of the Buddha. Every every time new Dalai Lama is appointed, he's not appointed as one of his shishyas there. He's just the Dalai Lama, they have divine visions. They say that go to the east and search. There is a kid there, and what they do is there are these little kids, one year, less than 1 year olds. They just put forth all these different kinds of items in front of them. If the kid chooses the appropriate or the ones that the previous Dalai Lama has chosen, that guy will be appointed as the new Dalai Lama, and he'll be taught everything. So in the sense that he is a Dalai Lama since birth, it's not that he becomes a Dalai Lama. So
Yeah, what I heard, this Dalai Lama also, like they spend multiple births as Dalai Lama. So they say that the current Dalai Lama, it's his final birth, but he was already Dalai Lama on some few births before. So each time he was identified and brought back.
it's the same Buddha that keeps on coming back.
Yeah.
It's kind of similar, but not exactly. There is a like if you go hair picking, obviously there will be differences, but yeah.
Then the question
Overall-
comes: Did these people who were in the previous lives also were Brahmajnanis? Did they leave their cast their body away in this particular time frame?
Maybe.
Because otherwise you can't be reborn. That is what the shloka says, right?
Yeah.
Na nivartante.
Na nivartante. Ekaya yati anavriti. They will never come back again if you go in this path. On the other path, they will come back.
So considering that the moon.
No, actually here he says like that is the permanent place. They'll not come back. But Bhagavan says that even such people also will come back. He decides, Bhagavan decides when they have to come back.
Where did he say that, ma'am? You are saying that
I
Bhagavan
think in the shlokas, in the 4 shlokas, like, Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. Uttarayana is Nirgama, Dakshina is coming back.
Okay, that is there.
Yeah.
But he is not saying he is deciding. He is just saying this is how it
That
is.
is 8.22.
I find them more descriptive than saying that he is giving us or letting us know this is how it is.
If you revisit 8.22, that was the last. He says, I decide the time. And I will tell in the next shlokas. Then only this 8.23. Can we revisit that shloka? Then we'll have a link of understanding of these. 8.22.
22.
But we just saw that it was talking about
He
how one
says,
gets.
he
He's
says,
just
I
saying how one
decide.
gets. No, he's not saying I decide. He's just saying this is how one gets a Purusha.
Okay.
I'm not saying that Krishna does not decide, but I would like to stick to what Krishna is saying right now and see if he is saying that I decide. I don't think that has been said here.
Okay.
And
All
even if
right.
he is deciding, the question is like, how do we understand this? Like, is it actually like about the specific time, or is he talking about something else? Because I suspect that it's not really about the moon or the sun only, or at least it's not only about that. From
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, okay, shall we
We'll
read the
read these, so we'll get some idea. We'll see the Shankaracharya Vyakhya Bhashya. यत्र काले प्रयातः इति व्यवहितेन सम्बन्धः यत्र यस्मिन् काले तु अनावृत्तिम् अपुनर्जन्म आवृत्तिं तद्विपरीतं चैव योगिनः इति योगिनः कर्मिणश्च योगिनः कर्मिणः इत्युक्ते ये कर्म करोति इति वा कर्मिणश्च उच्यन्ते कर्मिणस्तु गुणतः कर्मयोगेन योगिनाम् इति विशेषणात् ओके योगिनः कर्मयोगेन ते अपि योगिनः इति विशेषेण कर्मिणश्च इति I see. तत्र काले प्रयातः मृताः योगिनः अनावृत्तिं यान्ति यत्र काले च प्रयाताः आवृत्तिं यान्ति तं कालं वक्ष्यामि भरतर्षभ. Okay, this is kind of clear. He is just telling, like, when does a yogi, by dying at what time he obtains avritti and anavritti. That is what I'll tell you. And Shankaracharya is qualifying this yoginaha. He is saying that even those karma yogis are also yogis. So in extension, not just yogis who do meditation and stuff, it can also be karma yogis. So that is what is being said.
Oh, they have not really given any
Why is this
additional
not
meaning or
working?
anything like that.
No, this is just the introductory shloka. So in the next maybe he gives more.
Attacker is trying to pretend.
This
You
happens.
can try the other website, right?
On our ISC
Website
Wi-Fi,
does not
how
have
you can change the Wi-Fi and see.
Oh, they removed it, huh?
They removed it, yeah.
Oh.
They removed the Shankara Bhashya. That is the problem.
Shall we use the mobile data? I think this happens often in the institute Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I
Just,
can
just
also
a
give.
second. My phone will directly connect. So just a minute. Let's see. Charge. Hello, ma'am. Can you still hear us?
Yeah, very much. You're not able to see this one, no?
Yes, ma'am. We are unable to find the Shankara Bhashya. Let's see.
Okay. Can you just share that link? Bhagavad-gita.io, I'm able to get it.
It's not working even in mobile data?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's okay. I think we can find some PDF quickly.
When is this problem?
Just now.
Today.
It was not there before. So, let's download this.
This is in Hindi.
This is in Hindi. Oh, still fine.
It's okay.
It's Anuvada in Hindi. I think they will also give the Vyakhya.
Okay.
Yes. They are giving the Vyakhya in Sanskrit. So, hopefully. Is it right?
I think, yeah.
Shri Krishna Ayyayo. This is a translation of that Bhashya.
I'm able to access, actually.
You are able to access, ma'am. Can you share your screen then? If you are from phone or laptop, you
Yeah.
can share your screen.
I don't know whether exactly this. Yeah.
Which website are you?
Let me share the screen.
Which website? Can you just share the link?
Screen. Is it visible?
Just 1 second. We are checking.
This is the only. Bhagavad-gita.com. I don't know why I got this.
Oh, Astu, wait a minute. I think
this
this is
is
fine. This is fine. Just
Bhagavad-gita.
I think this is fine. Let's quickly go to Adhyaya number 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 823. Yes.
Oh,
Astu. Okay. So here, I think on the left side it's given. Tatra yasmin kale tu anavrittim apunarjanma. So this is what it is. So the bold words are Shankara's additions. The normal words are actually from the direct shloka itself. So for us to keep track of what is being added by Shankaracharya versus what is already there in the shloka. So, okay. So this is done. This is what we have understood, I think. Okay. We'll go on to the next shloka and see what Shankaracharya has to say. Agnirjyotiraha shuklaha षण्मासाः उत्तरायणं तत्र प्रयाताः गच्छन्ति ब्रह्मविदः जनाः ब्रह्म
Brahma gachanti. They
Brahma
go to
gachanti.
Brahma. Hmm.
किमर्थं ब्रह्म गच्छन्ति ब्रह्मं गच्छन्ति इति
तत् नपुंसकलिङ्गशब्दं द्वितीयविभक्तौ ब्रह्म एव भवति. ब्रह्म ब्रह्मणि ब्रह्माणि ब्रह्म ब्रह्मणि ब्रह्माणि ब्रह्मणा एट्सेट्रा.
आम् ब्रह्मन् इति नपुंसकं स्वीकृतम्. अन्यत्र पुंलिङ्गमपि स्वीक्रियते.
तत् ब्रह्माणम् इति भवति. अग्निः
अग्निः कालाभिमानिनी देवता यथा ज्योतिः देवता एव कालाभिमानिनी अथवा अग्निर्ज्योतिषी यथा श्रुते एव देवते भूयासां तु निर्देशः यत्र काले तं कालम् इति
आम्रवणवत्.
Okay, what is being said here actually?
The Uttarayana is being described where yatra mritaha Brahmavida jana. It's not any person. Only those who are Brahmavida jana, when they die in this and this certain circumstance, they will go to Brahma. What is that circumstance? That path where it is Shukla, Shanmasa, in Uttarayana, it is a day, and Shukla.
What is Shankaracharya saying? That is
okay.
Agnihi Kalabhimanini Devata iti. What does that mean?
So in Uttarayana, the Abhimani Devata, Abhimani means the governing deity of time will be Agni. Or he is also himself confused. He is saying it could be either Agni itself as the Devata, or it could be Jyoti as the Devata, or Agni, both of them, as is said itself, can be the two Devatas. So he is considering all the three possibilities.
Correct. यह अग्नि कालाभिमानी देवता वाचक है यथा ज्योति भी कालाभिमानी देवता का ही वाचक है अथवा अग्नि और ज्योति नाम वाले दोनों प्रसिद्ध वैदिक देवता ही हैं. Okay. What is he saying? I don't get what is Kalabhimani.
So they're talking about a time in which they're leaving the body. At that time, so what is the time which governs? So every devata is a force of nature is governed by a certain devata is what they believed. So like in rain were governed by Parjanya, thunders and climate was determined by Indra, etc. So in this particular time, they say Kalagni, right? Kalagni Rudraya, Trikalagni Rudraya. So Agni is he's saying is the devata which governs time is Agni.
Okay.
So Agni hi Kalabhimani devata. And at some other places he has seen that Jyoti itself is referred to be the Kalabhimani devata.
Or both of them.
Or both of them can be the Kalabhimani. Maybe synonymous maybe is what he's saying.
Nirjyotirahaha Shuklaha. So what is this Agnirjyotirahaha Agnirjyotihi? What is the connection with of Agnirjyoti with the remaining? These are just normal time measures, right? Day, Shukla Paksha, Shanmasa, Uttarayanam, right? How are these two getting related to one another? Bhuyasam tu nirdeshaha yatra kale tam kalam iti.
Okay, we can just read a little further. Maybe better.
Yatra kale tam kalam iti apravanavat amravanavat. Vana. Amravana, what is that? Amravana.
Oh,
mango field.
Mango field only.
Yeah, mango
जिस
field.
वन में आम के पेड़ अधिक होते हैं उसको जैसे आम का वन कहते हैं उसी प्रकार यहाँ कालाभिमानी देवताओं का वर्णन अधिक होने से यत्र काले तम कालम इत्यादि कालवाचक शब्दों का प्रयोग किया गया है.
What does it mean in Hindi?
Like just as you say that forest with mangoes is the mango forest, the same way like these Kalabhimani Devata is Devata because they are depicted more yatra kale tam kalam ityadi, like these words which are describing time are used here. That's what it
So
says.
he's basically saying that during this time, Agni and Jyoti are worshipped. Therefore, they are the devatas.
Varnanya means worship. Okay, they worship more at that time. Okay.
Or worship, or they have impact. I don't exactly.
Varnan adhik
कहाँ वर्णन?
Yeah, देवताओं कालाभिमानी देवताओं का वर्णन अधिक हो.
Yes, they are more worshipped, kind of. Varnan matlab they are more discussed or something like that.
हाँ.
तथा ahar devata ahaha शुक्लः शुक्लपक्षदेवता षण्मासाः उत्तरायणं तत्र अपि देवता एव मार्गभूता इति स्थितः अन्यत्र न्यायः तत्र तस्मिन् मार्गे प्रयाता मृता गच्छन्ति ब्रह्मविदः ब्रह्मोपासनपराः जनाः ब्रह्मोपासनपराः जनाः क्रमेण इति वाक्यशेषः.
Respectively, kramena means respectively. Nahi सद्यो मुक्ति भाजाम सम्यक दर्शन निष्ठानाम गतिः आगतिः वा क्वचित् अस्ति
न तस्य प्राणा
उत्क्रामन्ति इति श्रुतेः ब्रह्म ब्रह्म संलीन प्राणा एव ते ब्रह्ममय. What you were exactly saying, that he is putting a rebuttal. He is saying, but for people who have gotten mukti and those who are properly established in the sight of the Atma, Samyak Darshana Nishthaha,
Sudarshana Nishthaha,
there is no question of Gati or Agati. Kvachit asti, where is it? Because according to Shruti itself, that is Vedas itself, Tasya Prana na Utkramanti. There is no Prana which will cause it to take a rebirth again. Iti Shrutehe, because of the Veda Vakya, of those whose pranas have been done Leena in Brahma, and they have become Brahma itself. They are made of Brahma and they have become Brahma itself. So he is raising a question, maybe for which we will answer next.
Okay. So ultimately, okay, basically what happened is all of these are devatas. षण्मासाः उत्तरायणम् इति देवता, षण्मासाः देवता, अग्निः ज्योतिः द्वौपि देवते इति कृतवान्. तेषां मार्गः इति, right?
Those who go on this path, margabhutaah. Those who go on the
margabhutaah eva margabhutaah.
Devata. So the path of worshipping these devatas, is it?
The marga is governed by these devatas.
Okay.
Ahar devata, Jyoti devata, Shukla devata, Shukla paksha devata, Shanmasa Uttarayana, which God is governing the Uttarayana.
Okay. So they not, is he saying that only in this time, like if they, it can't be that only this time they worship or something, it will happen. We're saying it's more like these devatas, if they go along their path, which can mean all kinds of things. I don't.
Devataah eva margabhutaah iti. They have become marga. The devata itself has become the marga.
Okay. Yeah.
It is sthitaah. That's how they are there. अन्यत्र न्यायः तत्र तस्मिन् मार्गे. अन्यत्र न्यायः किम्? स्थितः अन्यत्र. Okay, let's see. अभिप्राय यह कि जिस मार्ग में अग्नि देवता, ज्योति देवता, दिन का देवता, शुक्ल पक्ष का देवता और उत्तरायण के 6 महीनों का देवता है, उस मार्ग में अर्थात उपर्युक्त ओके, व्हाट हैज बीन सेड बिफोर, देवताओं के अधिकार में मरकर गए हुए ब्रह्मवेत्ता, यानी ब्रह्मा की उपासना में तत्पर हुए पुरुष क्रम से ब्रह्म को प्राप्त होते हैं। यह उत्तरायण मार्ग भी देवता का ही वाचक है, क्योंकि अन्यत्र ब्रह्मसूत्र में भी यही न्याय माना गया है। Oh, okay.
So this is talking about this Krama Mukti. They're saying step by step after they'll go to. So there is in the Taittiriya Upanishad, right? That description of that first. Um, he reaches the Agni Loka, then raises himself, he or she raises himself to the Vayu Loka, Bhuvaha, then Suvaha, then he becomes the Aditya, the Surya, and then he becomes the Brahman and so on. So there is a certain krama in which,
Brahma.
so there's a certain krama, an order in which the soul traverses.
Okay.
Maybe that is what they could be talking about.
Yeah, it makes sense. I still need more like clarification on what this marga exactly is.
Yeah.
Let's see if it's.
तो पूर्ण ज्ञान निष्ठा सद्यो मुक्ति के पात्र होते हैं, उनका आना जाना नहीं कहीं नहीं होता। श्रुति भी कहती है उसके प्राण निकल कर कहीं नहीं जाते, वे तो ब्रह्मसलीन प्राण अर्थात ब्रह्ममय ब्रह्मरूप ही है। Okay, that is what I kind of get the meaning. Ma'am, are you there?
Yeah, I get it so far.
Yeah,
I know this is dense. Please stick with us.
yeah, actually, what I understand is Agni, May, and this all Din, Uttarayan, Shukla Paksh, everything related to the light. Light related, all are the devatas. These are the krama, that is the marga, and he'll be the so-called the earlier mentioned yogi will be taken by the devata gana, something like that. Is there right over there? He'll be taken. Such kind of person will be taken in that marga to Brahma the Loka actually. Can you just scroll upwards a little up? The
This is the shloka.
that one. Karya.
Kale.
Yeah.
No, this one, right?
Yeah. Here. Yeah. No, it went off. Yeah, this one. Second paragraph in the right side. Yeah.
Yeah.
करने वाले कर्मी लोगों को भी कहते हैं या तात्पर्य. Oh, okay, not this. Okay, fine. That's as you all discussed.
Yeah.
And here it talks about the marga, and I didn't get actually why this, like, the Jyoti and the Shukla Paksha, Din and Uttarayana. All are like, the bright light kind of related to light.
Yes, ma'am.
And is that
That's
the
what
marga?
Shankaracharya
Yeah.
is saying these devatas have become the marga. So that is the meaning I get from it. So
Din Devata, Shukla Paksha Devata, if you
yes, ma'am. That is what I understand from it, from right here. So in the sense that atra uktam devataha एव मार्गभूताः इति स्थितः, अन्यत्र न्यायः तत्र तस्मिन् मार्गे प्रयाता वृथा गच्छन्ति इति. So this has been discussed अन्यत्र न्यायः इत्युक्ते as it has come up in the Brahma Sutra Bhashyas. So here the translator is clarifying, saying that it has come up in the here Brahma Sutra. अन्यत्र इत्युक्ते ब्रह्मसूत्रों में भी यह न्याय माना गया है. Okay, so that is what
I got it so far. I was looking to see if there are more details on this marga.
Definitely. I think we will also look at the English translation later. Okay.
First, Dhumo.
धूमो रात्रिस्थिता कृष्णः षण्मासा दक्षिणायनं तत्प्रचान्द्रमसं ज्योतिर्योगी प्राप्य निवर्तते. So What is Shankaracharya saying here? Dhumaha ratrihi, dhumabhimanini, ratriyabhimanini cha devata. तथा कृष्णः कृष्णपक्षदेवता षण्मासा दक्षिणायनम् इति च पूर्ववद् देवताः एव तत्र चन्द्रमसि भवं चन्द्रमसि भवं चन्द्रमसं
Chandramas ityukte Chandrah. That which is there in Chandra is called Chandramasam.
Oh, Chandramasam.
So that Jyoti which is there in Chandra.
Chandramasam Jyotihi phalam ishtadikari yogi karma karmi. So yogi, wherever he is saying yogi, he is just adding bracket karmi. In the sense, what is it? Karma yogi iti. Prapya bhuktva tat kshayat nivartate. He comes back iti. Okay. So Ratri Bhimanini. Okay. So similar to the last one where this light and the fire and the bright things have become the marga. Here similarly the night and the
cloud, smoke.
Dhuma, yes, smoke and Ratri and Krishna Paksha, they have become the Devatas and they have become their marga, his marga. And by following in that marga, he is coming back.
So this sounds highly metaphorical to me. I don't want to just like take my opinion. I want to actually read the commentary.
That's true.
This sounds like he's saying, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like things which are like dark are kind of like describing moha, and things which are light are describing the truth.
But still, we are
So
talking
that
about
is one intuitive.
problem is,
Yeah.
even though we are talking about dark and all these things, we are still talking about the same jnani,
Yeah.
same yogi.
So I'm not sure what he's trying to say.
So let's see. Let's go to the next one as well. Shukla Krishne Gate Hyete Jagata Shashvate Mate Ekaya Yad
Tyanavrittim.
Ekaya Yatyanavrittim Anyaya Vartate Punaha. Anyaya Avartate Punaha. Okay. Shukla Krishne Shukla cha Krishna cha Shukla Krishne. Sorry. Shukla Krishna. Correct. ज्ञानप्रकाशकत्वात् शुक्ला तदभावात् कृष्णा ज्ञानप्रकाशकत्वात् शुक्ला because of the fact that it is giving prakasha or light of jnana, it is shukla. Tadabhavat, because that is not there. There is no jnana prakasha. It is Krishna, the other one. Okay. Ete shukla Krishne hi gati jagata iti. Hi gati jagata. So this is the Gati or the Marga of the Jagat. Okay. There are both.
There are both. Gati, Vivachanam. There are two margas of the world.
Gati hi Gati Gataya. So Shukla और कृष्ण ये दो मार्ग अर्थात जिनमें ज्ञान का प्रकाश है वह शुक्ल और जिसमें उसका अभाव है वह कृष्ण ऐसे ये दोनों मार्ग जगत के लिए नित्य सदा से माने गए हैं मैं मते युक्तम खलु
क्योंकि जगत नित्य है
मते
that will keep on going.
Also, everybody thinks this.
Okay.
He's not saying that not saying that he thinks this. He is saying that everybody thinks that there are these two paths of dark and the light. नित्य है यहाँ. Okay, let's continue. अधिकृतानां ज्ञानकर्मणः कर्मणोः न जगतः सर्वस्य एव एते गति संभवतः शाश्वते नित्ये संसारस्य नित्यत्वात् मते अभिप्रेते अधिकृतानां किम् अधिकृताः अधिकृतानां ज्ञानकर्मणोः अधिकृताः यते जगत् शब्द से
अधिकृतानां ज्ञानकर्मणोः न जगतः सर्वस्य एव इति संभवतः न संभवतः सर्वस्य जगतः एव एते गति न संभवतः अधिकृतानां ज्ञानकर्मणोः अधिकृतानां those who are adhikaris of eligible on the path of jnana and karma
न जगतः सर्वस्य एव गतिः संभवतः they do not follow the path of the world
okay which considers only these two to be the nitya samsarasya nityatva
so can we say this is like Shreyas and Preyas basically? Marga of Shreyas and Preyas we described in another Upanishad. So one leads to moksha, other leads to more bondage. Is he saying that?
Maybe, yeah. That's what. Let's see the translation as well. जगत शब्द से जो ज्ञानी और कर्मी उपर्युक्त गति के अधिकारी हैं उन्हीं को समझना चाहिए क्योंकि सारे संसार के लोग लिए यह गति संभव नहीं है. So this gati of this this is what I think. Maybe I'm okay. Let's see. तत्र एकया शुक्लया याति अनावृत्तिम् अन्यया इतरया आवर्तते पुनः भूयः. ओके. उन दोनों मार्गों में से एक शुक्ल मार्ग से गया हुआ तो फिर लौटता नहीं है और दूसरे मार्ग से गया हुआ लौट आता है. Okay. We have any comments before we go to the next? I don't know. These are very.
I'm not sure whether there is any Sakama Yogi word is used here.
No, ma'am.
Did it appear
just
here?
use the word yogi only for both.
Yeah. This is what
Andhakara, this one has comes, no? That is 26. Dhumra, that one is comes, right?
25.
Dhumo, yeah, this one. Here, the yogi who goes through this is actually Sakama Yogi. Actually, I'm referring another one along with this. Trying to understand here initially this, and also referring to just correlate and understand in her totality. So, yeah, here
What
actually
does that
there are
explanation say, ma'am? Please let us know. What does it say?
Okay. Here actually it just makes more concise and correlated. If we talk about this one, like let me just go to this. I would like request Sudarshana Pandita also to come in, pitch into just correlate it. I'll tell it in Kannada. Quickly, I'll read it out.
Okay.
2 point, that is 24th shloka. It says same actually as we read in Hindi. Here it says ಯಾವ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ಮಯ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಹಗಲಿನ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಶುಕ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಇದು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಶುಕ್ಲ ಪಕ್ಷ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಉತ್ತರಾಯಣದ 6 ಮಾಸಗಳ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೋ ಆ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತಿಮ ಯಾತ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ, ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸಕಾಮ ಜ್ಞಾನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಯೋಗಿಗಳು ಮೇಲೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಕ್ರಮಶಃ ಕರೆದೊಯ್ಯಲ್ಪಟ್ಟು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನನ್ನು ತಲುಪುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ this one what they is saying is he's a brahmagnani, he'll be taken by these devatas to reach Brahma. And the Dhumo Ratri Stata Krishna Shanmasa Dakshinayanam, that shloka says ಯಾವ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಧೂಮಾಭಿಮಾನಿ ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ಅಂಧಕಾರಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇವತಾ, ಲೈಕ್ ಅಂಧಕಾರ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇವತಾ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತಾ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತಾ ಅಂಡ್ ದಕ್ಷಿಣಾಯನ 6 ಮಾಸಗಳ ಅಭಿಮಾನಿ ದೇವತಾ. ಆ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೃತಪಟ್ಟ ಸಕಾಮ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗಿ, ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಸಕಾಮ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗಿ ಮೇಲೆ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ ದೇವತೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಕ್ರಮಶಃ ಕರೆದಲ್ಪಟ್ಟು he'll be taken with a ಚಂದ್ರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯನ್ನು ಸೇರಿ, they will reach such sakama karma yogi will reach chandra's jyoti ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇರಿ ಸ್ವರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ತನ್ನ ಶುಭ ಕರ್ಮಗಳ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾನೆ, ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ಪುನರ್ಜನ್ಮ ಪಡೆಯುತ್ತಾನೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ 25th this one, like sakama karma yogi, he will also be directed by all this night and all the stuff, devatas, and he will reach and ಶುಭಕಾರ ಕರ್ಮಗಳನ್ನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಿದ್ದಾಗ he will go to he'll finish whatever ಶುಭ ಕರ್ಮ phala.
Yes, he is going to Swarga, ma'am. Even in going to Swarga is also Anuvritti, in a sense.
Punarjanma. He comes back. So the first one is like Jnana Yogi. He will reach Brahma. 25th says he will only finish this one, his Shubha Karma Phala, only the good deeds Phala, and he'll come back. Punarjanma. And this one, like, here Tika is also there. Like Arthat, ಇದೇ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯದ 24th ಶ್ಲೋಕ is ಜ್ಯೋತಿರ್ಮಯ ಮಾರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ ಯೋಗಿ. He's a Jyotirmaya Marga, the one who has taken Jyotirmaya Marga. And the 25th shloka says is ಅಂಧಕಾರವಾದ ಮಾರ್ಗವನ್ನು ಮಾರ್ಗವಾಗಿ ಹೋದ ಸಕಾಮ ಕರ್ಮಿ.
Okay,
So two different.
I think I got it. I think I understand what you're trying to say. That completely makes sense. Like that completely fits with everything else.
Yeah.
Right? If you're doing Sakama Karma, obviously you're going to get rebirth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
This
different from what earlier.
But yeah,
did
that
we
is
discuss
completely nice.
26th also?
Yeah. Now
That-
it makes sense.
That nicely fits.
Yes.
But the problem is, in
Yeah.
this shloka, he did not use the word yogi. But it is obvious that this word is just continuing.
He uses it.
Yogi.
Did we discuss 26
yogi.
also?
He said yogi. I see. Yeah, we discussed 26 also, ma'am. It's done. 26.
Okay, there is a meaning here. It is very beautiful meaning here.
Please.
ಏಕೆಂದರೆ ಜಗತ್ತಿನ ಈ 2 ಪ್ರಕಾರ, that is 2 prakaras of Shukla and Krishna, ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ದೇವಯಾನ, that is first one, and ಪಿತೃಯಾನ ಮಾರ್ಗ, that is Krishna's thing, ಸನಾತನವೆಂದು ತಿಳಿಸಲ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. I mean, it's been known as 2 different ಯಾನ ಮಾರ್ಗ. Shukla is Deva, that is first one who goes with a Shukla and Devayana, he will be reaching Paramagati. And ಮತ್ತೊಂದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೋದವನು, the one has taken the Krishna, ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ಪಿತೃಯಾನ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾನೆ. he will come back, ಅರ್ಥಾತ್ ಜನ ಮರಣಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಳಗಾಗುತ್ತಾನೆ. he will be taking this one. So
No, but what unique thing is being said is not known, right? So this is an artha that it's very literal, and the point of confusion is how is a yogi who is still a Brahmavid able to return back?
There is no return back. Sorry, I got, and even as Vikrama said, there is no return back. First one is the 24th. He will not return back.
Ma'am, I think I got it. Here yaha yogi ityukta matra brahmavidaha janaha yaha asti saha na nivartate parantu anyaha yogi yaha asti saha he loses he gets that punarjanma. Maybe that is how we can distinguish the two, but really it's very unclear.
No, why we are saying yogi is the same is because in the first opening verse he said what are the paths of avritti and anavritti for the same yogi. Okay. And then he starts describing what are the 2 paths.
Right. So perhaps it's like someone who's practicing to be a yogi, but they have not fully gotten rid of desires, or they are not like going towards getting rid of desires. They have gone onto the wrong path.
Yeah,
so that would not make them really a yogi. It would be more I would think he would use the
No,
word
but then
yogi
then,
for
then
that.
these
No, no,
four
no.
set of verses are
Yeah.
not saying anything unique. Then that has been said in so many ways in so many
Yeah.
other shlokas. It fits very well.
He's just letting Arjuna know.
So I think that is okay. Like repetition is definitely there throughout Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavan does not say
here,
anything new.
Yeah.
It has already been said elsewhere.
Yeah.
He's just repeating the same arguments. He does say it. He
actually,
only says it. And given all his knowledge, people not.
Yeah.
actually, there is a distinction. I'm not able to relate where there is sakama karma yogi.
That is the translator, ma'am. It's not actually there in the actual text.
Ha. And so that differentiates 24th and 25th sloka.
Yeah, of course.
Ah,
But
that
the
word,
problem
yeah.
is we don't want to add some things, right? That is why
Okay.
that is a problem.
That is a-
For the meaning to understand what it is trying to say, we can completely trust the translator and say that yeah, this is what is being said.
Okay. It's
But
fine.
our
You
exercise is more like we want to wrestle with the
break it.
sloka itself.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, I
Got
think
it.
a fair like commentary also should not take meaning which is outside this, or should take meaning within this text, within. So
Yeah, yeah. That's why we
yeah.
tried. Like I didn't interpret. I mean, I didn't refer it
No,
because
no. It's
even
fine,
that
ma'am.
would be
Yeah.
great.
It's
If we
good.
fail, if we are not able to, then depend on the other. So I too
It's
agree
fine.
with all of you. Yeah.
I think yeah, that is true. But I think
I
this is
think
what
I think so. If we have to reconcile this, there may be different
levels of
phases of
yogi.
mukti. No, yogi also, but I am thinking is different levels of mukti. So there are certain muktis where it is just instant, and you get like you are completely gone forever. But there may be stages of even mukti itself of a yogi itself, though he may be eligible, he or she may be eligible for the highest. For whatever prarabdha karma has caused them to leave the body in a certain situation, which will, though it's a good, great loka, they will be caused to rebirth, which will be the bodhisattva. Buddha doesn't take avatara, right? It is bodhisattva, the tattva of bodhisattva who keeps coming back to help people and all that.
I think it is Buddha himself.
Buddha
But okay,
himself.
maybe.
It's also possible,
no.
like people say that avatars like take over at a particular time. Like
Correct.
Parashurama avatara, like once the job was done, then like he was not really an avatar anymore.
So
That's what
maybe
they
he's
say.
describing the mechanism in which even if a fully realized person, for the sake of whatever prarabdha, whatever the desire of the requirement of the world is, will be able to come back. Because these are just mechanisms of nature is what he may be describing.
Bodhisattva is an awakened being who delays his own final liberation out of compassion to help all other sentient beings to reach enlightenment first before making them spiritual gains.
So even Shankaracharya said
like system. So we have to understand what they mean.
Maybe that is what it is, right? Even
Yeah.
I think this is what it is. Generally, the yogi is slowly, like he has, just as you have mentioned, he has some prarabdha karma. So willingly or unwillingly, he loses his body during these darker times, and then he is born again, just to help others become somebody's guru, teach somebody else, and then eventually he will also let go of the body and merge.
Yeah, this I have also heard during my upanyasas and all. People say Jnani, it's not that if you're a Jnani, you will get mukti in that life. Jnanis do take rebirth. Like basically, whenever all of the karma gets finished, that is the main,
As long as the karma exists.
Yeah. And even after like
But there is no need to worry though. Because you already reached that level, it will just continue. Krishna has promised.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like people
it may be just describing the mechanism of how the body will be forced to take a rebirth or not. The yogi's state of realizing, like you're saying, is already guaranteed. Like even Shuka, right? Shuka was born enlightened itself from Veda Vyasa. So why, if he was already enlightened at the time of birth, why did he even have to take a birth? Maybe he was like the previous body died in a certain different time.
Correct. In fact, there is one story about Narada Maharshi also. He is a reincarnate, of course, not going through the Purana where he is directly Brahma Manasa Putra. There is one more story where there was this kid who was born to his father died young. He was doing seva in that ashrama. He does so much seva that when in his next life he becomes Narada.
Yeah, also karma, I just wanted to clarify, it means all the karmas other than prarabdha karma. So like prarabdha karma, if as long as someone is in their body, like they say, like Vidyaranya Maharishi, for example, Vidyaranya Swami, for example, says that Like it's similar to once one person attains like Naishkarmya Siddhi or like Jivan Mukti, so their prarabdha will continue playing, similar to how a potter, the potter's wheel turns even after the potter stops applying the effort. Like it's prarabdha, it keeps on turning for some time. Yeah, the momentum that will continue, but all the other karmas will go away. They are not actually doing any karma; they become
Right.
Naishkarmya.
So even
So
if they
that's what I
lose the
mean.
body in the process,
Yeah.
they might just get a new body just to keep the wheel spinning until it stops.
Yeah, that is true. That is like more like for some purpose. So that's what,
Right.
like for the sake of dharma or something. And that is like divine will. Whereas this path of return is more like their
I
karmas are not. They're still not reached that final Jivan Mukti. That's what
can
I.
I come?
Yeah, please.
Sachin? Can I? The like two words like initially even I was confused is mukti and moksha. And also here in the 26th sloka, he will go to, because Sakama Karma Yogi, he is Yogi, but it is, he has left with a Kama, some desire. So whatever the good deeds, he will finish it in the Swarga and then he has to come back. As discussed in the, mentioned in the previous this one, all lokas are temporary. They have an end. So they have to come back. And coming to the other thing, what I learned from the one good person is like good deeds and bad deeds are two different accounts, and
Yes, ma'am.
both
It's not the
account
same
has
thing.
to become zero.
Correct.
Huh. So when we are when one dies, especially through different in randras, if the this one goes via Brahmarandra, that kind of this one is eligible for a moksha, and Bhagavan will decide whether to again accept to make give the approve the moksha or not. So that is then I asked, okay, fine. Can I ask a question? I asked her. He said, okay, fine. So consciously we can no, you won't do any bad karma, but what about the good karma? Even that also remains, no, how to do it. Then that person said, whenever you are doing your some puja or some dana or anything, good deeds, helping somebody, that time you have to say Krishna Arpanamastu. So
Yes.
by that we can reduce our even punya also.
It's not just saying that Krishna Arpanamastu, we should have that bhava that I am not the doer. न
That's
मम इति यद् भावम् अस्ति तद् अस्माकं मनसि अस्ति चेत् तद् निष्कामकर्म भवति तथा एव अस्माकं पुण्यः न प्राप्नुमः पुण्यं न प्राप्नुमः.
And another point is what happens if there is, like, let's say hypothetically all the papa karmas are account is zero, but punya karma is still remaining. We, that
They'll
person
quickly
will
go
go to
to some
Swarga and then
Swarga,
come
I
back.
think. I think he'll quickly go to Swarga, enjoy a bit, and then merge.
He has to come back. He has to come back because it didn't become zero.
No, in
So,
Swarga it becomes zero, ma'am.
huh?
Once he goes to Swarga, his punya is
But
used up.
he has not attained moksha, right? So he has to come back.
Oh.
He has to
Oh,
come back.
that's vicious cycle then.
No, but he has not done any
That's why
papa, right?
it
So
is
why would his
26
punyas have
shloka
gotten
says.
over? He doesn't have any papas in his account, so why would he come
But he has punya. It didn't become
Like
zero.
Arjuna.
They don't do any new karma in like heaven. They just continue with the old account.
But I remember, like, I have a question about this actually. I would like to ask this. If you know, please let me know. What happens to the punya when we go to Swarga? Is it used up or does it remain? What happens to the papa when we go to Naraka? Will it get used up? Because I have heard two versions. One version says that your punya gets used up and then you are thrown back. Of course, there is some prarabdha karma that will be remaining. They'll just put some aside and use some of it and then throw you back. That is what one I have heard. The other version is they show you what it could be and then throw you back. You don't get to even
Actually, yeah, the actual.
even if you go to Naraka, the Yamaraja shows you all the things that they are doing. They shows what kind of
warning.
it's like a warning. They show you like these are the kinds of punishments we give. So this time take care. And he sends you back.
Probably the interest and then the compound interest will be served over there, and with the principal will come back. I'm not sure. It's good.
12%.
Yeah.
Fixed accounting.
Yeah.
And one advantage, if the person had punya, this one account still not zero, plus it is positive. So advantages when he takes the rebirth, he will be assured of getting taking a birth in a good family, like sanskar
Yes,
family, where he can progress his acquiring more knowledge to reach and do the karma accordingly
In fact,
towards the moksha.
In fact, ma'am, this is what also I have heard. If somebody is left over with a little bit of papa, they are quickly born and they die as soon as they are born.
Yes, yes.
Like all these deaths, infant deaths. What I've heard is the infants die like because their papa has been kshaya. The Janma itself is a lot of it is a palita of papa. It's extremely painful, traumatizing, etc. And after like being a shishu itself is very very filled with suffering.
Painful. Yeah,
Right?
painful. Yeah.
And they quickly leave the body as soon as their papa is done. So of course that is kind of a positive spin on the grim situation.
And
it
we
is
can
something that people suggest
People
to
say that when infants die.
yeah.
I've heard this too.
Yeah, they say, maybe it
like,
was a Mahayogi, he just had to quickly get rid of some karma and that's how he's born.
yeah, we can see that in this one, no, Mahabharata, when Ganga Mata comes, she will out of 7 or 6 Rishi Munis, they were cursed to
The
take a
Vasu.
rebirth.
Out of
Vasu,
the
okay,
8
Vasu.
Vasus, the only 8th Vasu stays. All the 7 they die as soon as they are born. She kills
Yeah,
them.
because all 7 Vasus did lesser
Papa.
mistake. Yeah,
Yes.
and
The 8th one,
Bhishma,
the smallest one, he did
yeah,
overaction. He tried
quickly,
to
yeah.
take that Kamadhenu, he did something, and then he got more Shapa.
Yeah, that's why he had to remain back. That's what.
Yes.
This is a good example for that. Yeah.
But coming back, as Trivikrama said, the only way to escape the cycle is through like realizing that you are not the doer. So through jnana, that's the only way to get rid of karma. So even like Purva Mimamsas, so I've heard that in Upanyasas that Purva Mimamsas made this argument that somehow you should be without doing any punya or papa by doing only vihita karma, then you can get mukti. But Shankaracharya like he basically he gave a rebuttal that it's not really possible if you're in the Jagat except through jnana to not do punya or papa because some impact is going to be there on the world always. Like it's impossible to not do papa because we're killing like so many microbes and things like that constantly. Like living itself is himsa.
But by doing Vihita Karma, we get rid of all the Sanchita Papa. In the sense that every day we do Sandhya Vandane, we are doing that Papa Purusha Dahana, etc.
Right.
By doing that every day three times, we are removing any Papa that we do that day.
That day, right? Yeah, that is there.
This is what my grandfather was telling in the Nyaya class also. He was saying that by doing this Vihita Karma, it is not that we get punya. There is no punya that is assigned to us when we do Vihita Karma.
Yes.
Rather, it is useful for Papa Kshaya. Because it is useful for Papa Kshaya, we should do it. Iti api shrutam. Astu, we'll stop the discussion here. Anything else you want to add, ma'am?
Yeah, that's a very good continuation of what the discussion says. And in such case, excuse me, shall we also recite Namatraya Japam after this one?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Karacharana Kritam, after that Namatraya, that will actually say that whatever being it in a Krishna.
Karacharana Kritam Vakayajam Karmajam Va Shravanayanajam Va Manasam Va Paradam Vihitam Avihitam Va Sarvameta Kshamasva Jaya Jaya Karuna Shri Mahadeva
Deva
Shambho.
Namas
Achyutananda Govinda iti va? What is that, the three namas?
Achyutanam Anantanam Govindanam.
Achyutaya namaha, Anantaya namaha, Govindaya namaha. Achyutaya namaha, Anantaya namaha, Govindaya namaha. Achyutaya namaha,
Achyutananda
Anantaya
Govinda.
namaha, Govindaya namaha. Sarvam Sri Krishna
Achyutananda
Arpanastu.
Govinda.
Haraya Namaha, Mridaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Haraya Namaha, Mridaya
Mradaya
Namaha,
namaha,
Shivaya
Shivaya
Namaha,
namaha.
Haraya Namaha, Mridaya Namaha, Shivaya Namaha, Hara Mrida Shivebhyo Namaha. Something with Devi.
I don't
Sarvam
know any
Krishna.
Namaha.
Kali Namaha, Lakshmi
Durgai
Namaha,
Namaha,
Saraswati
Saraswati
Namaha,
Namaha,
Kali Namaha, Lakshmi Namaha,
Gayatri Namaha, Savitri Namaha.
नमः
Saraswati
सरस्वत्यै नमः
Namaha.
एवं नमस्कारं कृत्वा 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 मोक्षं प्राप्नुमः कराः
Namaskara.
धन्यवादाः
Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana
हाँ।
Bhavanatu. In that case, together. Not
सहना
only
भवतु
together,
सहनौ
yeah.
भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति
Shanti,
शान्ति
Shanti, Shanti.
शान्तिः
Sarvam Krishna.
अय्यो